Alright, that'll do. It's a very low-key game. And I respect it. So yeah, it's all text. And there was a voice saying that, which is unusual for this game. There's usually never a voice. So I'll read it. 83 and sunny now. Looks like it's gonna get up to about 101 by late afternoon in Louisville, and 103 in E-Town. Not a cloud in sight, so get out those parasols, haha! Yep, now there's no voice. Major accident just ahead of the Bardstown exit. So if you're headed to work on 31 and you are late, my friend, haha! And there's this person, Lizette. This is you. Conway, that's right. It's your last name. Or maybe first, I'm not sure. And Lizette is this girl. I don't know who this character is. So sugar? I'll take a little sugar. I forgot about how you take your coffee. I'm tired. Those old horses of Ira's used to keep me up. Ira was, this is basically the entire game, kind of like this situation. It is 3D, but you'll see if I ever get in control. Ira was like someone I used to live with on a ranch somewhere. Those old horses of Ira's used to keep me up. You thought they were having bad dreams. I remember. Ira wouldn't hear it. They're just horses. Who is Lizette? Do I know you? But those horses were troubled. These are different names of... I can't change the resolution. So if you're saying something... Sorry. I cannot see it. Brownie got sick every morning in the stable. That's right. Charlie loved those horses. He'd sit down on the roof and read his textbooks and watch them. He was so careful here, or our roof was just in better shape than he once fell from. I always told him to test each tile with a heel first. If it's a heel, you can kick it back and still put your toe on something solid when the tile slips. I remember your lessons. He just wanted to study his... what was it called? Aviation. And skit, the wind rises up in this. That's it. How could I forget? It wasn't his fault. It wasn't anyone's fault, Conway. That's what we mean when we say it's a shame. Sure. Well, we have a mail order delivery today. Might be a long drive. Hope the truck can hold up. Oh! This is my person who I worked for with the antique thing. And I think this is a flashback to me earlier in the day. That truck will outlive us all. I hope you're right. I'm glad you'll keep it. Ira would have wanted you to have it. It's been running since Charlie was born. Ira took me to the hospital in that truck. So did you once. When your knee. My new knee, plastic. It'll be like a souvenir. So, long drive? They said they couldn't come in person. Maybe it's just a shut-in? Maybe. I don't recognize the address. The order is all... I'm sure we can fill it. Not much left back there. That's good. I wouldn't want a disused pile of antiques to be my... oh, what's the word? Legacy. Maybe. No, that's not the word. I just need to think a bit. More coffee or something. Or I've had too much. It'll come to you. Maybe. I'm not sure anymore. It seems inevitable that there will start to be words that I will lose forever. What are those boxes you set in the hallway? Am I going to choose to make this person forgetful, or am I going to tell her that they are Charlie's books? If I click Charlie's books, they will be Charlie's books. It's not like I'm pretending. But I think she is forgetful, so I'll make her that way. Of course. Cora should be here soon. Will you wait with me? Sure, Liz. I'll wait with you. You seem like a good coworker slash boss. I need to turn this up. It's just ambient, the ambiance. Now I can see chat. Yeah, I'm on full screen, but I can't actually see. For me, it's full screen, but for you, it looks like there's a little window. Alright, now I'm back to it, so I can't see anything. There's your traffic and weather on the 5s. That's every 10 minutes. Brought to you by the Consolidated Power Company. Stick around for Old Kentucky Home with Kate, helping you turn your humble home into a mansion. After this. So this is Dr. Okay, it's getting loud again. Hold on. That is pretty loud. That should do. It's kind of hard to balance this game. Dr. Truman. So this is the doctor that I went to fix my leg, which seems to be flipping the fuck out. I don't think that's actually a skeleton. It's just saying like, hey, look, it hurts. This is the kid with the giant eagle. This is my friend. I think her name is Cosette. I don't really quite remember. And this is my dog, Blue. She's a good dog. She's old. She has a nice hat. And this is that guy, Conway. So this is Dr. Truman saying, at the end of the last act, he was talking to me about payment while I was going unconscious because he gave me some drugs to help with the pain. But that was only if you make a late payment on a follow-up visit. I think everything went well enough here that they'll only want the bill for... Oh, he's awake. How do you feel, old man? All fixed up? Truman says it might be a bit misty coming out of it. Conway has always been kind of like, at least the way I've built him, he's just kind of like, I feel fine. Although, seriously, Conway, look at that thing. It looks bad. I'll just tell him I was dreaming. That's unlikely. Neuropinol TM is quite powerful. In fact, many patients report a sensation of lost time. Do you feel like you've lost time? I guess so. It's been about 2 hours. Feel like I got some rest. Good. How about that leg? How's your leg feeling? Yeah, that's the most important part. Conway shifts his leg a little bit in the chair, testing it. Oh. I can still be stuck in that dream. Or it's not my leg. Or it seems better, but it wasn't worth it. It was the heat. The shingles were cracked in the sun, and one of them slipped out from under his feet. Shingles? What are you talking about? Who slipped? Your thoughts and feeling are probably still a little nebulous from the Neuropinol TM. That's totally normal. It'll pass. I wouldn't recommend driving, at least for another hour or two, regardless. Don't say I can drive. I'll just stare remotely at his leg. No, I really want to make sure I don't drive. Sure, let's talk about a few things you should be aware of. Recovery, rehabilitation, and side effects. How long am I going to be recovering? Well, at your age, I want to be clear. You should expect lingering effects of the injury for more than less of the rest of your life. Don't immerse it fully in water. Avoid extremes of temperature. I'd stay away from dusty roads and mountain lions as much as possible. Dusty roads? Yeah, dust can be pretty dangerous. If too much accumulates, you can expect some severe shocks. Best thing you can do is keep it clean and keep it free of debris. What do I clean it with? Only clean your leg with a soft cloth, moistened with water or isopropyl alcohol. You definitely want to avoid abrasive agents like detergents or other solvents. So, do you have any questions? Anything about the bill that didn't make sense? I didn't mean to rush you, but you have an early fishing trip. Oh, this is Shannon, right. I don't want to think about that bill right now. Sure, well, you can go over it later. If you have any questions, there's a phone number on the bottom where you can reach the Consolidated Power Company. If they handle all the billing, I wouldn't put it off too long if I were you. Oh, one more thing. Don't be alarmed if you experience any side effects of the neuronal TM. Typically we see daydreaming, deja vu, pensiveness, fuse states, irregular perception of time. About 15% of patients report a generalized sensation of lateness. Nothing to be alarmed about, just keep it in mind. Thanks for your help. And there's Ezra, that's that kid. Julian's outside, the Eagle. We can head back to your truck. I ain't driving it. Oh, I'm back here. Change resolution window mode. Here we go. Finally. Hey. Thank you, game, for having that. Hey. 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 Hey, Sent. Goodbye, Scarecrow. I need to do window capture, and then I need to do this. There we go. Alright, now I can finally begin. Don't worry, Sent. You haven't missed anything. And besides, you can always go back and look at the recording. Holy shit, my leg is a bone. Nah. I don't have time for that. You know how it is. I just want to play these. So, I was Sent. You didn't miss much. I woke up, my leg's weird. It hasn't been addressed. You understand. It happens. I don't know why my leg is like this, but it seems fine. So, what's the plan here? Oh wait, oh, I don't wanna... I could use a bite to eat. Oh, okay. You've been on the road a while. Well, there's an all-night convenience store not too far from here. Is that okay? Sounds good to me. Okay, we can take 31 heading east. It's right before 65. 31 heading east, right before the 65. Yeah, this is... There's the museum people. Let me talk to Blue. It's important. You get some rest back there? I don't feel much rested myself. We'll get a break. Maybe tomorrow, huh? Yeah. Hey, Shannon. It's been a while. It's been like a year. How are the drugs treating you? I feel a little distracted by my leg. You're probably pretty tired, too. I usually feel more tired after a late night nap. Hey, you ever take anything for that? Caffeine pills, or... Never. Well, it's common in your line of work, right? The company store has some pills the miners use to stay awake. Hey, Golden. My folks had a peculiar relationship with medicine. We almost never had a regular doctor or health insurance or anything like that. Our immigration stuff was a mess for most of my childhood, so I only qualified for state programs in the small patches before something or other would get contested, and we learned just to pile on dentist appointments and stuff in those short windows. If a cut got infected or migraines were too much to handle, Mom would walk to so-and-so who knew so-and-so, usually another minor, and ended up with some pills. And instead of medical advice, every pill with a gossipy anecdotal warnings and superstitions. Like all this lore that came with it. Magic, dangerous, mysterious. Weaver's folks couldn't help? Yeah, they had pretty good health care through the university for a while there. A couple times they'd swing something, so I got a bit of whatever Weaver needed. In high school, Weaver got these pills to help her focus. She was so smart, but always going off in different directions. Mind racing, like 5 conversations going on in her head at once, and you're lucky if even one of them is with someone in the room you know. You know. So she had these pills, and they seemed to help. I was struggling in school too, failing my history class. She offered to do the pills, to share the pills. Sounds dangerous. Yeah, they seemed pretty harmless at first. I guess that's why I kept going with it. One day I was sitting on my bed. My notebook was open next to me on the top of a textbook, and I was holding a pen in my hand. I remembered this moment from several years before. It came up so suddenly, with such precision. I couldn't put it out of my mind. I felt I had to stay with it until I recalled the whole thing perfectly. It was just a tiny nothing moment, my mom patching up the side of the bird cage, winding some spare wire around the frame to reinforce it. I was fixated on that image, and what sound, and that sound. Cage kind of bending and twanging as she worked on it, rapping and nodding, scraping copper against that paint like blowing a rubber violin with railroad tire. My parents came back from a triple shift and found me still sitting there on the edge of my bed, pen in hand, delirious with thirst, patching that birdcage with 1,000-yard with stare. That's weird. Act 3 released in May. Oh, I like the ripples. It's neat. I can run really well now. Also, I can go really far away. Like, why can I go out this far? Like, for real. Also, Ezra's having a blast. But I don't get to talk to him. It's fine, I guess. Oh, there's the edge. Wait a minute, I'm controlling Ezra now. Since when? Why am I controlling Ezra? That's weird. I don't know why I switched. This game is like that. It just kinda does things. Hey, car. Can do nothing with it. Oh, okay. This is Ezra. The guy with the giant eagle for a friend. And now I'm him again. Okay. That happens. The patient, the museum people are up there. Emily. 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. every day of the year, except Labor Day. Last admission is at 4 p.m. daily. Damn. Try the door. Are you folks lost? To Ben, to Emily. And then what? Ben, you're being very uptight right now. Emily, Ben, and Bob. Are those the same people from the very beginning? That, you know, the guy with the giant eagle. Yeah, never mind, you got it. To Emily, you're right, it's unlocked. I'm not sure if it's finished in there, though. What's finished? Would it be better if it were finished? Can we be sure of that? They're pretty friendly in there. Gosh, I think I heard a voice. Maybe a security voice? Guard? I didn't hear anything. We're just too late. Let's come back tomorrow. Emily. Ben. Bad. It's definitely after hours. What? It said it'd be boring. No. We have flashlights. Look, if we visit by day, we see what they have, what they want us to see. If we visit by night, it's all up to us. I don't think these are the people that were living at the museum. These are just random folks from that car that I saw over in the thing. Emily, Ben, and Bob. They continue to argue. I think those are the same quote-unquote people that I saw at the very beginning of the game in the basement of the gas station. I want to know more about my leg. Alright, I guess, Cosette, drive. I can't drive. Oh yeah, I'm in the pool thing. Oh no, I'm not. Ezra's flying. Wait, what? The truck's engine sputters and dies, as Conway guides it carefully off the road next to a fallen tree. Shit! I just got moving. A tree. It sure is. Looks like people have already controlled it, though. Huh. Gotta be careful of those power lines. Yeah, those people under there. This game is weird, Diglin. Very true. Hey, Ezra. What are you doing there? I don't think there's anything over here for me. Nope. I guess I'll just look at the truck again. Nothing to be done? Oh, jeez. Just won't start up again. Damn. You had this truck long? I can never seem to start it at night. Wait, this is why you always leave your truck running. Just superstitious. Right. Any other quirks I should know about? Don't name dogs after loved ones. Huh. No want blue, I guess. Anyway, do you know this area? Anyone around here give us a hand? Looks like the roadkiller's been out here. Hey, we should call someone. Do you know a good towing company? Hmm. Yep, Lucky Boot Collision and Towing. Here's their card. Lucky Boot. Alright, I'll give them a call. I hope I can get a signal out here. Do it. Elza, not Ensnar. Enzar. Elza. I don't think you're getting a signal. Nothing doing, huh? I guess we'll wait. This could be bad. Huh. Okay. Cosette, or whatever your name is. Shannon. I don't know why I keep saying Cosette. It is Shannon, though. I remember now. Look at my leg, Shannon. No one seems concerned. Shannon. Huh. I cannot move. Cannot move. Notes. Shannon. Sean. Hmm. I can't do anything. What happened? I don't think this is supposed to happen, but I've never had any problems with this game. That's weird. I cannot move at all. That's weird. Well, restart it. We'll try it again. I don't know where it'll pick us up. Continue Act 3. There we go. Treat. Okay, so I'm back here. Good. We'll just do it again. Blah blah blah. Just won't start up again. Never can start it up at night. Just superstitious. Don't name dogs after loved ones. Looks like Roku. I'm gonna pick Unedited Wreck Recovery on the dash. Work at it. Alright, I'll give them a call. I hope I can get a signal out here. I hope so too. I'm gonna stand right here. Alright? Hey! There we go. Shannon speaks into the large brick cell phone held up to her ear. Hi, hello, we've got an old, I want to say diesel old truck that just stalled out. Is the person on the phone confused, sleepy, or irritable? I want to make him nice, so I'll make him confused. This is Unedited Wreck Recovery, right? A friend gave me your card. Open 23 hours a day. Inquisitive. Yeah, that's why I'm calling. Exactly, that's all. Apologetic. No, it's okay. We just need to get to an auto shop and get this taken care of. Concerned. Thanks for the offer, but we really just need a tow, that is all. Meticulous. Is that like some kind of naval thing? I don't know, we're off 65 somewhere, just kind of pulled up by this tree that fell over. Specific. That's actually a pretty accurate description of it. Yeah, hanging down over the power lines just like that. Did you see it go down? Dismissive. I guess it doesn't matter. Well, thanks again. We'll see you soon, then. How long do you think you'll be? Hello? Well. Ezra, get down from there. That's dangerous. Are you bored? Not yet. Okay. To me, you look a little bored. Let's play a game. How about 20 questions? Okay. This looks meaningfully as his shoes. Right. Is it alive? No. Can I see it with my eye? Yes. Does it last for more? Would I recognize it if I saw it? It would look like something you'd recognize, yeah. Yes. Is it bigger than a dog? No, a dog is bigger. Except for one of those really little dogs. Or a puppy, I guess. Does a puppy count as a dog? Alright, that's all your questions. What's your guess? I think I got a few more. I wasn't counting, but I'm pretty sure that was 20. Is it... Well, none of those are bigger... Wait, smaller than a dog, right? Is it a nest? Yeah, a pretty small nest. Like made for a small bird. It's empty, and it's nighttime, and it just rained. It fell out of the tree, and now we're putting it back together. Then we'll take it apart again. I was ready for all those questions. I am so good at blue. I wish Julian wasn't so busy right now. I guess it's not so bad. I like hanging out with you folks anyway. Thanks, Blue. I think they're on their way. Guess we have some time to kill. Pretty grim. We could look over the road map again. I've stared at that thing too long already. Where'd you get that old map anyway? It's always just been in the trunk. Huh. Someone must have grabbed it at a gas station somewhere along the line, or maybe they threw it in the glove box at the dealership. When my parents brought their first car here, it came with a map. I used to sit in the back and pore over it. Aunt Remedios saw me looking at it, I guess, and a few days later she gave me a map she'd brought from Colombia. The maps looked hand-painted, deep, vibrant colors and rough borderlines, like anxious brushstrokes. Really pretty. I'd slowly trace the coastline with my finger, like I was walking it on the beach. They say, here we'll swim, here we'll start a fire, here we'll find a cave in the cliff and go live among the bats for a while. I think I'll take a look at that radio of yours. Maybe I'll get it going again. No point just standing around. Okay. I guess I'll talk to Shannon. How's the radio coming along? How's it looking? The leads are badly corroded, but I'm making progress. That's what I like about working on electronics. It gets easier as you go on. Or you just get used to it. Almost there. No way. Hey, I hear a car. Oh, I guess we're these guys. Is this the right way? I don't recognize these trees. This is Johnny. Oh man, look at this. Look at these guys. What's to recognize? It's just a bunch of trees. Wait, hold on. That's really loud. Like, for real. Let me turn that down. What's to recognize? It's just a bunch of trees. Just, the trees are so quiet, right? Usually you'd hear birds, wind, or a squirrel or something. I'm guessing Junebug. Johnny is the guy in there. Junebug's the guy driving. Doesn't seem so quiet right now. Yeah, you're right. Maybe I'm a little bored. Or work some chord percussions in my head for a while or something. How far out are we? Are we there yet? Johnny, oh stop. Harry's not going to be happy. You know he doesn't like me anyways. I'll tell him you had to get that drain pipe on tape. He wouldn't appreciate it. Man, the way those drain drops boomed down on that thing. I got at least 30 minutes of it. I don't know what's going on at all. Hey, Johnny. Yep, that's Johnny. I was wrong. More than the silver and gold of his earth. What's that? I don't know, I think I heard it on the radio. Nervous about the set? Yeah, I guess. Nah, we're good. We know how to play it, just... Then what? Just hang out at the bar, I guess. Oh yeah, Harry will be great company, carping about the late nights on his bottom line. Thanks, bye. Dick. Break disc. They look like they could use some help. You going to fix it up for them, Johnny? You going to fix it up for them, Johnny? Oh, I don't know, a wrench from a cattle prod. I thought maybe you. I guess it's up to some good Samaritan. Okay, we'll help them. Johnny, Junebug, you're the best. And hey, maybe if they're not busy, they can fill some seats at the gig. You know, if no one's there and Harry will try to bilk us on our feet. I guess they're gonna come back and try to help us. How nice of them. Hey, Shannon. Maniacs. Are you okay? Sure, you? Oh, no, I'm fine. Thanks. They were in a hurry. Where do you think they were headed? What do I think about where they were headed? Sometimes you're pretty abstract. Hey, I told you guys to come over here. Thanks. The best. And that's my dog, Blue. Okay, so Junebug is that guy. That's Johnny. They're here. To Ezra. Wait, Junebug is saying to Ezra, careful, he's wicked with strangers? Whatever. Yeah, you. You don't have to stop, we got a tow coming. Yeah, that's what Conway. You didn't have to stop, we've got a tow coming. Hear that, Cricket? We didn't have to stop. Oh, why'd we stop? That's a good question. These folks seem to have a certain handle on the situation. So... And then I'm saying... Shannon, quit being... I'm taking control of this. Shannon, oh, you didn't have to say. Oh, sure, something like that. Listen, we've got two questions for you folks. What kind of people do you take us for? I mean, how do we strike you? Ezra, probably from space. I always said you fell from heaven. I always said you fell from heaven, man. Johnny, otherworldly. You guys are weird, I like it. It's unmistakable. Here's another question to you. Do you like music? Do you like music? I don't like music, but I do like sounds. Thanks, Ezra. Oh, you didn't get to say. Of course you do. Say, they should come to our gig. What an idea! We're just trying to get back on the zero. The zero? Is that a fact? The zero? Hush, Cricket. You folks are in luck. I happen to know just where you're going, and I'm happy to lead you there. We've been down there many times riding this baby. Oh, I get to choose the name of this this motorcycle. I'm gonna call it the Weird Vector. That's what... Excuse me. The Weird Vector. That's what we call our bike. We call it the Weird Vector. Because the front wheel's a little loose. That's really dangerous. Only, it's just... See, we have a regular booking tonight, and, well, we're running late. Very late. That's what I told them. Now the old man who runs this venue, Harry Esperanza, is a notorious withholder. And if we don't get a few bodies in this crowd, well, we'll go a little penny pinching on us. Just a short set. We only have one song prepared. You'll come along to the gig, won't you? Shannon, take control of this. Hey, Phoenix. Or Conway? Of course we will. We really don't have time. Fuck it, I can make this delivery anytime I want. Of course we will. We can get something to eat over there, too. Of course they will! Oh, thanks, Junebug, for... Can you believe we almost didn't stop? It's a Blue. Hungry, old lady? I think we got a crust in the sidecar here. Junebug. But Johnny here saw you folks were in trouble. Well, it's all said and done. We stopped. That's all that matters. Our gig's at an old tavern called the Lower Depths. It's over there by the Charlie Morgan Highway, just east off of the 65. We usually take a right off the interstate, around the arcade. Johnny likes the arcade. That place. I just put fresh batteries in my field recorder. Now let's see about that truck of yours. I feel certain we can get it running. That real. Oh, what? I got a radio now. Sick. Interesting. Oh, I can turn it off. I don't need it on. I don't like radios when I'm riding. Just you stop at 65, take a right off 65 around the arcade. So I guess... Did they just fix our car? Aw, dude, thanks. Maybe we can get there and go eat. So I need to go take a right off the 65, head east off the 65, take a right off the 65 around the arcade. Head east on the 65. Okay. Oh yeah, there's that thing. Okay, and they're following us. I'm amazed that they got their thing picked up. I feel bad for the people who are gonna go tow us. Hey, there's Echo's Oils. I should visit that. Shannon probably fixed it. Hey. Sorry guys, I gotta make it stop. Hey Joseph, it's been a while. Truck sounds like it's running kind of rough there. Better keep an eye on it. We're all running a little rough these days. Well, that's you and me anyway. Closer to the finish than the start. Seems like it gets a little bumpier as you go. God damn it, Ezra. We met a friend of yours named Lula. Oh, right. Oh, yeah. I should have guessed you would. Did you say anything about me? Hey, Lady Victorious. She said you used to be lovers. Oh, well, I guess that was a long time ago. Ezra, do you have any games on your computer? Hey, you know what? I might. My niece works at night at the hospital, and she swung by for her lunch break an hour or two ago. She's kind of she doesn't talk to a whole lot, but I like her company. I heard her typing away in there. You might take a look. Better get going. Oh man, I want to take a look. Let's play video games. I have a bone leg. On the way, taps a key, waking the computer from its reverie. Games. Directory listing for games. Psychotherapist. Sports medicine professional, 1973. I want to play sports medicine simulator. Don't worry about it though. Damn, that one loaded fast. Status senior, GPA 3.8. Effect board. Playing a game in a game. Let's go explore the forest. It's raining, mud is everywhere, and the wings of owls and the jowls of stray dogs. Borrowing shelter with other mammals and then waking up late, damp and cold, waiting for the bus with other mammals. March 73, status, hiker, GPA 3.8. Huh. I guess I'll study. Sudden or repeated hyperextension of the big toe can cause a sprain in the ligaments around the joint. Painful injury known as turf toe. I'm a little stuff. Let's explore the forest some more. Thick tree coverage soaks up every vapor of light pollution. The skies are uncomplicated, black and white, mumbling stars. An owl decimates a caravan of mice. I'm a spelunker. It's time to make a decision. Oh damn. I can either graduate, hitchhike cross country, or live in a tree. Let's graduate. Everyone says it was a smart decision, but it wasn't. Lost pills, misjudged affairs, forged prescriptions, disgrace. I got 3.85. Oh. Well, let's go. Press images. Help desk at rustarchives.mail. Message 2 is from accounts consolidated mail. I shouldn't be reading this guy's email. I don't need to read that. Exit messages. Let's exit. What the hell is that noise? Is my leg making robotic noises? I think it is. That's amazing. I'm a robot. Well, let's continue on. There's really no reason to be there. I'm sorry I wasted their time. Let's listen to some radio. Fuck it. You can really set it around. But you're not finding much, so... That's some nice music. I might come back to that. Oh, that's as far as I can go. I guess I'll sit over here. So I need to turn off 65 at the arcade. Right? Oops. Oh, thank God, I got a thing from the message that I wasn't supposed to read. Oh well. Just east off the 65, take a right off 65 around the arcade. Hey, there's a burning tree. Hey, there's the arcade. The arcade is closed. You're right. There's a tavern. The lower depths. Hey, Blue. Feels a little like home, huh? It's not all bad memories. Gentler times, in a twisted kind of way. Yeah. Hey, you guys. Thanks for helping our truck, man. Let's go in the bar. I want to eat food. Maybe drink some stuff. Kind of late. Are you sure they're open? Sure, they're open. This is one of those places. Give me a minute here. We're not saints, but we've kept our appointment. How many people can boast as much? That's lovely, ma'am. Who said it? A poet. Let's go take a look at the dumpster. Why not? Several pairs of working shoes, a few hats, and a small Ziploc bag with 3 pairs of eyeglasses. Cool. I'm glad I did that. Let's go in. I do miss Abandoned in the Woods, you're right. Maybe these guys are good. We'll see. Stay there, Junebug, I need to eat. Sandwich! Oh, man. Oh, man. I really want that sandwich. I should talk to the bartender first. The bartender's name is Harry. All I'm pouring tonight is Hard Times whiskey. Got any coffee going? No coffee. Hard Times whiskey. Like towards the... Say, shut the goddamn door, would you? I can't afford to run the AC all night. Sorry, Harry. Oh, it's you two. Where have you been? Never mind, listen. I can't keep this place open through the small hours of the night, just waiting for musicians. Gets lonely, doesn't it? Yeah, kinda. Been like this all night? Everybody had to, clear out. Let's go set up, huh? There's nobody here to listen to it. I can't pay for... We brought some people, Harry. A crowd is forming. Yeah, but also This is Junebug. Don't you want to hear some music, Harry? That does sound nice after the day I've had. But Holy shit, he's rocking like a robot. He's a fucking robot. Let me eat this sandwich. Somebody left it here. They left it here for me. Out of my way, Goggles. Sandwich. Rough brick between two pieces of stale bread sits in the center of the table, surrounded by a ring of undisturbed dust. Oh. God damn it, I was so close. Hey Shannon, you want these goggles? A bulky set of black goggles sits on the edge of the table, next to an ashtray, a newspaper, and a few empty glasses. Huh. What is it? I guess... I don't know. Can I tell you a horrible secret? I never wear eye protection in the shop. It's dangerous, I know. But I'm always looking back and forth from my oscilloscope to whatever I'm working on, and the scope has this peculiar kind of hard-bordered glow on that I just... Well, I've never found a pair of goggles or glasses that doesn't smear out that glow. At best, the lens softens everything, so you can't quite find the edges. I understand. You can't turn the truck off, or else it'll die. And, yeah, I guess he does. Hey, Ezra. Ezra flips eagerly through the jukebox's catalogs of songs. What do you think? I don't know what that said. Someone tell me what that said. Junebug, turn up the beat. Thank you again for fixing our truck. How's it looking all there? How are you all feeling tonight? We get a bit more reverb on the monitors. Or you just soundboard behind the bar. How's that? Test test 1 1 1 3 50 lamentation lamentation. Sounds good. How's everybody doing? Anyone had a real bad night? How about you, old bad? Yeah, real bad. Well, we'll try not to make it too much worse. This is a song I heard in a tavern many years ago at an open mic night. Me and Johnny were just out riding around, you know. You like to drive around, old mine? That is my job. Of course you do. So we were out riding around. We passed this gaudy old tavern. I mean, it was a real dive. Busted up facade. Weeds in the parking lot. Taps all dry. Bats in the bathroom. Barroom. And run by this creaky bag of bones. Looked like the only thing keeping him awake was his fear of death. So glad to be back here at the lower depths. I like him. Hey, now. So we stopped for an early drink, and there was a lady singing right here on stage. And the song she's sang, well, it stuck with us, and now it's a regular part of our repertoire. Oh man, was it the song I heard Ira singing before? Never got that lady's name, but she seemed like a sweet gal, and she had a voice like Scotch whiskey. And we just hope we do her song justice, so here it is, Too Late to Love You. Wait, hold that thought. Okay. Hold on again. I wasn't ready for this. Okay, I wish we'd met before. Thank you for that, Junebug. That was beautiful. I've heard it before. I don't doubt that. You look like you've guys spent an evening or two in a grimy old tavern. Listen, we appreciate your folks sticking around for the show. There's nothing more wretched than playing sad songs to an empty room. We've just got to get our fee from Harry, and then we'll get headed to Zero. Robot. Yeah, I hate when I do that, Iglian. Gotta be careful of those backspaces. Clapping 101. Junebug. Well, Harry, I think that went pretty well. I'd say the crowd was into it. Reverential. Rapt. I guess the usual fee is about right, and we'll let you get back to your business. Well, that's just the... Damn it, I was trying to tell you to. I can't pay. They cleaned me out. I've got nothing left but a GD IOU from the distillery. An IOU. Yeah, I traded them for some whiskey, and I guess I have some surplus credit, so I got this note to get some more from them later on. Must have been a hell of a trade. I had to. Just gotta keep this place open somehow, god damn it. Watch your language, Harry. Could you pay them with your IOU? Well, very contemporary, very astute. How about it, Harry? Let's push some paper around. Well, it's just... I can collect on it here when they were bringing more whiskey up. But for you to cash in, you'd have to go down to, you know... down to the distillery. Down to hard times. And you know how it is. You've got to take the Zero. So that's what we'll do. How do we get there? You said you know how to get there. No, I don't believe that's exactly what I said. That is exactly what you said. Thanks, Shannon. Are you folks sure that you want to head down there? I've never been but myself, but I hear people hear things, rumors. Do you know another way to Dogwood Drive? No, nah, it's where I gotta go. This game is called Kentucky Route Zero. That's bad joke time. That's bad. It's a bad joke. Well, I'll tell you then, to Junebug. But this is it, right? We're square? Harry, you're alright. If only. You got a radio in your car? Huh? Well, here's what you gotta do. Take a left out of the parking lot, and then just fiddle around on your dial until you hear something familiar, but... I mean, familiar but strange. You know the feeling? Like... I used to go hunt with our uncle out in the mountains, and now I watch these nature programs. They're filmed in the mountains, and there's the deer. And I just saw the plants and all type of tree, but something just doesn't look right. And even stranger for being so close to familiar. Something like that. You'll know it when you hear it. Fix that strange but familiar station on your dial, drive for a bit, and then turn around when the station cuts out. I mean right then. Hope you folks know what you're looking for eventually. Always a pleasure, Harry. Sardonic, is it? Or wait, sardonic. He's saying it sardonically, whatever that means. Is it? Not really sure what that means. Well, I need to fix my leg, but I guess it's fine. Bye, Harry. Goodbye. Iglian, you can just pop out the chat and the stream. Pop out buttons. They're the best buttons. And then you don't have to worry about backspaces. Oops, let me go back to the place. Right in the parking lot. That's creepy. There isn't really anything there. The station doesn't quite match the bartender's description. Definitely weird though. Let's keep scanning. He said he'd know it. We'd know it when we heard it. Brimming mockily or cynical. That's what I thought. I'm looking for something familiar. Sounds like butterflies in the sky. I can tell you why. Sounds familiar. I know the sound. Notes. 0. From the lower depths, tune the radio by looking for a station that's familiar but strange. Drive for a while until the station cuts out, then turn it around. Huh. I'm driving for a while until the station cuts out. I'm sure the game will tell me when I reach the thing, so I'll just stay there and do that. What's this station? I've never heard this before. It sounds like horses running a race? Lizette and Ira had some horses years back. Yeah, I've always been a little afraid of them. They're so big and, I don't know, the look in their eyes. And they're almost human. Like they're human and animal at the same time, since they've been domesticated so long, I guess. Well, that fits the familiar but strange for me. Harry said we'd just drive until it cuts out. Hey, come back. It's stuck on the plus, there we go. I need it back. Hey, Smurf. Oh. Horses. Hey! Welcome to the 0. Any radio stations? What's this one? Good God. No, thank you. I don't like that one. All we get are these weird talk stations. Nah. I don't need that. Alright, well I got to Kentucky Route 0. I'm very familiar with this place. Smurf, this is a interactive text story. That's all I will say. This is Kentucky Route 0. It's a strange place. Let's go to the Hall of the Mountain King. Why not? I don't know what it is. Act 3, Scene 5. Don't know what this will be. I forget where we were trying to go. Where are we trying to go? Aren't we trying to... I don't know. Blue, talk to me, buddy. They don't keep the roads up too well, do they? Never have. Not down here. So empty. Who do you think is responsible? I don't know. Hey, Johnny. Time to cut him loose, ma'am? Wait, Junebug's a girl? Oh, well that makes sense. It implies the dress. Well now I'm having fun. Ah, okay. Slow night anyway. What? Let's take a look at the bridge. The bridge ends abruptly, crumbling in disrepair. There's a boardwalk. Huh. There's rope. A loop of decayed rope is coiled on the banister. Some rotted sections have been smoothed over with fine dust. Careful of dust. You don't want any dust getting on that leg. Computers. Broken computer monitors are heaped precariously among the rocks. Yeah. People do that, I guess. There's fire. And a pet carrier. A pet carrier for a cat or small dog has been left by the path. A calcified rag wadded in the corner may once have been a blanket. Weird. There's a backpack up there. Backpack. Hiking backpack leans against a rock. It's empty except for a dusty bag of cat food and a few punch cards. It's getting loud again. It's fire. A pile of discarded electronics burns steadily in the center of the chamber. Amy? Who the hell is Amy? Who are you? Old man. Oh, it's triangles within triangles down here. Shifting, intersecting, overlaying. Isn't it romantic? Let's see. To Shannon. You were here to steal back the love of a boy you once knew, when you were too young to recognize the movements of the heart. To Conway, you were escorting her, pretending to have her interests at heart, while really... To Junebug. Really, you're in love with some young woman as well. And you've agreed to help him conspire with the young woman as well. And you've agreed to help him conspire to win her affections. But it's just a ploy to set him up for embarrassment. And diminish him out of the picture. What are you talking about? No, you're right. It's insipid. Derivative. I used to be really good at this. I had 11 novels published, from The Billionaire's Bidding to Fields of Longing. Real hot, bodice-ripping stuff, you know? I miss those days in my Lexington studio apartment. Just me and my thesaurus, steaming up the windows. Oh. Okay, bye, Sent. If you want. Why'd you stop writing? No, suddenly it was all computers everywhere that went. Everywhere you went. I thought I might be able to do something with that. Inject a little libido into those ugly beige boxes. Ha! So I went back to the university and I studied human-computer interaction. And then I picked up Donald's research assistantship here as a tester, debugging. In my off hours, I played around with a doomed love story at the core of our little simulation. It seemed to amuse Donald, so I kept at it. I'm afraid I tinkered too much. Made it too complex. Our work is never done. We don't even have to add any new functionality. The bugs just grow on their own. Too complex. Alright, I'll save it. I miss those days in my Lexington studio apartment. I think she's an erotic novelist. That real. Hot, steamy computer on human interaction. Future is wild. Donald is an old man. Old Donald. Puffs a smoldering pipe while half mumbling, half singing an old country tune. Where the old green river runs, through hills and caves not known to us, down to that sunless sea. Oh, who are you? Sorry, did we startle you? I might say you did. I thought you might be one of them. Oh no, you can't be. We've been patching all of their spy holes. We keep the lights dim and the motors running softly. And we route the smoke out through... That is... What were we talking about? This is a strange place we're at. We're a bit lost, actually. You came from the road, the zero. No, you should stay off that road, not safe. Bizarre topology. You never get anywhere, it just brings you right back here. The bridge is out down there. Yes, we're quite marooned in this moment. But I don't mind, not anymore. This is where my life's work is, the computer. Run on the other side of the spire. Looks like a harmless old computer, doesn't it? Like some beat-up old mainframe. Exhumed from a university basement and left in this cave to rot. Or to flower. No, it's no ordinary computer. I've modified it extensively, and in some pretty experimental ways, believe you me. And that's not saying nothing of the software, but... Shannon, you look like a technically minded sort of person. Tell me, do you know the effects of mold growth on diffused base transistor circulatory? Sounds like it would short circuit. Certainly, but not all of it. Some moldy filaments are more or less conductive than others, and it grows in non-linear, chaotic patterns. You can guide it a bit through a simple application of classical horticulture. But we can't produce specific results, only tendencies. Thwarted and feeble, we hammer this derelict keyboard. My name is Reason, not Reagan. King of Kings. But we are gardeners in these ruins. Our keystrokes echo off into the tunnels, boundless and bare. The caves stretch far away. We are too late. Always too late. What? I'm just interested in the mold computer. The mold computer. Oh, Xanadu. You've heard about it. Perhaps you've read about it in a journal. It's been years since I've published anything. Xanadu has evolved significantly since I explained its data structure in literary multitudes, hypertextual narrative as pulse structural witness. Evolved, and then deteriorated. Donald sighs dramatically and takes a puff from his pipe. I'm afraid you were too late, fellow hypertext enthusiast. As mold accumulated on the circuitry, Xanadu blossomed for a moment into something wholly enchanted. Then all the charm was broken. Do you have any idea what it's like to spend your life building something and then sit powerlessly as your work declines into ruin? I drive deliveries for a small antique shop, and we're closing down. Shuffling around the dusty ghosts of antiquity. Well, I have my own ghosts. I like to keep them in there, in Xanadu. It's like running on that glorious, dusty machine. Take a look if you like. Too late to do anything but smoke and reminisce. Anyway, far too late to do anything. Huh. Xanadu's over there, apparently. This is weird place. Apparently I can look at Amy from way over here. Woman in tattered cardigan looks furtively at the other people around the fire. There's also a person over here. Andrew. Do you know that when I first... No, you mean... No, I mean... If this cave were any larger, could it... Now I'm getting ahead of myself. I've got this. How would you characterize this space? The ones we're standing in now. Judebook. It's a mess. Catastrophe! Or the site of some ancient catastrophe, anyway. Sure, the evidence is all around me. What's burning on that fire? Mysterium tremendum. It sends the shadows scattering, momentarily lights the mouth of unseen tunnels. That fire is constantly yawning. Close your eyes. Will you close your eyes? Not happening. Oh, how disappointing. Sorry to disappoint, Shannon. No, it's my fault. I shouldn't be attached to the future. It's always getting in the way of my work. Better to be in the moment, carefully observing and documenting, with no attachment. Let me give you an example. I was a grad student, studying statistics when I started working with Donald on his project. He said we needed someone to work with a more analytical mind to do the descriptive writing. Someone who would appreciate the cave descriptions as real labor, instead of taking their authorial voice for granted. Donald warned me that it would be long hours of typing painstakingly detailed descriptions into the computer. And I put in the hours. Believe me, I put in the hours. Is this the developers of this game talking about how crazy it is making a game like this where you have to put in detailed descriptions for everything? I've described every facet of this cave in such detail, and sometimes I don't even know if I'm reading or looking, writing or exploring. Often in the dark and lonely moments I worry that in my sleep I've transcribed rooms from my dreams into the system. How would we know? There could only be entered with precise, faithful detail. That's all I know how to write, and all I dream about is caves. I only dream of caves, and sometimes I dream of cheese. There's a gate. Actually, hold on. Oh, too late. Goodbye, Andrew. A massive gate constructed out of scavenged materials blocks passage to the far side of this fire. There's a Roberto over there. I need to get back over there. There we go. Andrew. A man wearing large glasses inspects the ceiling. Okay. What does Xana do? Roberta. The kingdom is in peril! Ha ha ha. Well, what else is new? Do you work here? Work. You could call it that. I gather some old circuitry boards and throw them in the fire. Sometimes I fish out precious metals and let it cool into toxic gems. I put them in my hair. Enchanted jewelry, talismans, a magic mirror that prevents the future, a magic shield that protects the bearer from age, a magic chest that's always filled with... I never went to the university. I was an independent scholar. It means I took the public libraries like a beachcomber. I studied fairy tales. And then I came to work for Donald. I paid the bills, rubbed the leathering elbows with academics, scraped black mold from cave walls. Finally, now I carry the firewood into the senescence. The kingdom is in peril. Okay. Worn shirt says the fire lost in thought. What does Xana do? I guess that's the old computer. It is a large computer. Baffling control panels are sheltered from the elements with a worn tarp. A closet-side wall of knobs and wires looms behind the machine, humming faintly. An electric typewriter is the only easily recognizable component. Pile of discarded electronics. This is a weird place, man. Just turn on Xanadu. How do you think we get it started? This old thing? Maybe there's a kind of hand crank around it. Oh, it has a run key. That's weird. I don't know why I'm here. But I'm here at Xanadu. Oh. Huh. At Den of... the fuck? Whoa. Xanadu, you are staring at the I can't read that. This is a weird game, by the way. This thing is in rough shape. Do these switches do anything? Conway flips an unlabeled switch. I guess I should keep an eye out for whatever symbol that is on the map. Looks like an old brick house. Xanadu's saying something. Didn't at mall. Okay, that's worse. Looks kind of like a house. Type house. Typing house. Inbled quit. No, it's not happy with that. You are in. Quit all. East, west. Everywhere. Lula. Lula. Cover. Remove the computer. Carrying it. Flux. What about Lula? Everything's... Did that say Lula? Typing Lula. It doesn't seem to do much. I've got the machine and the hassle parts borrowed from the school of is typed, but my voice, so we won't describe the Herwit. How's your back holding? Damn, I can't tell what she's saying. Oh, I have more portable degauser with me. Old systems like this can build up a remnant magnetic field, sort of warps everything along whatever pattern it's settled into, you know? The degauser clears that up by sudden shaking the magnetic field around it until it's uniform again. That's how I like to think of it anyway. Like shaking a snow globe. Haha. Worth a shot? Degauss. Hall of the Mountain King. That is where we are. After what may have tunnel, find a cave, open. Well, okay. I can't read that at all. This is where you premature press any key to quit. This is a lost cause. What a piece of junk. Bizarre. What was that about Lula? Maybe Donald knows how to clear it up a bit. How you doing, Xanadu? Yeah, I already know that. Thanks. Well, let's go talk to Donald about Lula. That happened. Part of the course of this game, really. We turned on Xanadu. My bad. So, you've seen it for yourself. What's left of it? Is that the end? Chalky bones of a beautiful dream. But you can see what it once was, can you? Can't you? There was once so much more to it. Ornate labyrinths of memory. Exhaustively simulated parallel cave ecosystems. Real artificial intelligence built on sophisticated neural network algorithms. The birds in the forest could flock in 3 dimensions. The bats could learn to sing. And then it began to crumble. And when the strangers came, first we only hear them, walking heavily through the caves, dragging things around, hammering and clattering their tools. Sometimes we heard working songs, never close enough to make out real voices, just their echoes cascading wordlessly in the tunnels. And we caught a glimpse of one. What did they look like? They look like... No, it's too horrible. Why shouldn't you be telling you about this? They're dangerous. They're strange. I should never try to deal with them. They're always too much for me. It's too late now. If I'd listened to Lula, Lula? Lula Chamberlain? Yes, of course. Oh, do you know her? How do you know her? It was a long time ago. All this... You see, just look at it. No, she's gone now. She left. We built this together. Did you know? Lula, Joseph, and I. Joseph? Lulu is gone from here. But he points across the cave. Lula is gone from here, but still in there, in Xanadu. I don't know where Lula is now, or how to get there from here, or how to unwind the damned tangled highway. But Xanadu, before its ruin, was faultless as an oracle, a shrine to perfect simulation. But maybe. Those weird interlopers destroyed my Xanadu. Perhaps they know how to fix it. It may be dangerous. I've spent many eager seconds to negotiate with them, to repair my masterpiece. Back there, that tunnel. Push back the vines, crawl out into the darkness, watch your step. After a while, you'll feel the terrain change beneath your hands and knees, from rock to crystal, and then to mud, and you'll be out. That's where the strangers come from. Now leave me alone. I still have a bit of mold in my pipe, and a few dreams left. Huh. Sure, a lot of scenes. Oh. There we are. We're in a cemetery. Huh. Well, this can't be right. Looks like an old church. It's muddy. Yeah, that's what he said. Crystals and then mud. Okay. I want to stay outside. Okay. I'll stay with him. We can look for lizards! Oh, yeah! That's the shit. Okay, we'll make it quick. Dude, you have fun, Ezra. Oh man, I'm Ezra right now? I want to look for lizards. I'm really good at looking for lizards. You gotta look right over here. An epitaph is engraved on the stone grave marker. At McClincy, generous disposition will be missed. Below the inscription, a note is written in white chalk. HG8191T. Fill date June 29th. Notes of almond. Serious. I don't think I'm gonna find any lizards right now. It's too dark. An epitaph is engraved in the stone marker. Anissa Espinosa, and Rob Barker. You think you two would really have liked each other? White chalk. HT8192B. Fill date June 24th. Weird finish. Weird. Don't understand. Steve Christophers. Always a far-off look. Probably still does. Clothing chalk. HT8192E. Fill date August 1st. Aftertaste of rainwater. I don't fully understand. I think chat self-destructed from Xanadu's effects. Steve Gaynor or Bruno de Figueredo. Below the inscription H192N. Fill date September 8th. Sweet and frugal. Damien Grosser would have wanted this way. H19281912Q. Fill date September Maple Turpentine. Luis Ortego should have said something. Below the inscription, a note is written in white chalk. 8192X. Fill date November 1st. Sense of foreboding. Unknown. Seemed reasonable. Why? Fill date November 2nd. Easy on the nose. Thanks. Hey, Junebug. Find any lizards? Bullshit, you wouldn't have found a lizard out right now, at night. I wasn't really looking. Nice cover story, kid. Oh, Ezra. Is that guy your boyfriend? Nah, what's a boyfriend anyway? It's just a word people use because everyone else does. Doesn't mean anything to me. He's my cricket. See, it means something. It's specific. I want to be specific. I think you are. It's the middle of the night, and here you are in a graveyard. Any other kid your age would be in bed. You just gotta make choices and own them. I think I was born. You think I was born this foxy? I came off the assembly line about a half-foot shorter, and all gray, no eyes. You are literally a robot. They were going to have us clearing out the old mine. Doesn't matter what you look like as all under all that rock and water. A bunch of gray shadows shovering and hammering invisibility at the walls, draining the tunnels. Johnny found some gear, an old tape player. We hid away in an underwater cave and listened to it over and over, and we knew we weren't miners. We slipped out into the road, just those two featureless shadows, and ever since that night we've been detailing, coloring in, specifying. I feel more like myself every day. I feel more like myself when it's just me and Julian. Well there, now you're getting specific. Huh. What'd you guys find? There you are. What'd you find in there? It wasn't... Hey, what's going on? You look flushed, old man. It doesn't matter. Right, okay. We got what we need. Let's go. Oh, okay. Scene 9. Didn't find any lizards. What a shame. Oh, okay. Hey, Donald. We found what we need. I guess. Trace an orbit down the road, and close your eyes with a holy dread. For we on mold and whiskey fed, we drank from rivers down below. We found your strangers. We know how to fix your damn machine, but I'm not sure it was worth it. Oh, soon the visions will return. What have you found? They said you need to type in a specific phrase to restore it. Unplug it for a while. They say you need to scrape off the mold, off the timing crystals. This one. But the mold. Of course, too much mold on the timing crystal will send the simulation adrift. Each moment lived out of sync. By all means, yes, clean the timing crystal. Alright, do it.